And yeah, you also can tell that there was just so much. I don't know how that happened there. Because I didn't even go through it there, but yeah, they added so much more bananas in the game here, which I've already mentioned that too. But yeah, they pretty faithfully recreated the. You can see the website's gone there and just play some monkeys. I believe it's like that as well for Deluxe. Yeah, they pretty accurately recreated the stages from Monkey Ball 1 and 2 here. And yeah, if you can see in this shot, if you look at the top of the, you can see the whale's mouth is opened. And yeah, if you look closely there, you can see it in. I'm not sure if the blowhole is open or not, but I'm not gonna check right now because I wanted to keep going in. I don't want to keep going in like every stage or anything here. I just want to quickly show these pictures of like all the stages here. And yeah, even pretty accurately recreated all the environments for all the stages here. Yeah, like all the backgrounds for world themes here, and just cool and frickin' and Switch Inferno. But yeah, they even changed like some of the texture patterns of some of the stages here, which you'll notice. Like, it's definitely the most noticeable one, like Boiling Pot. At least for me it was. Here's the clock tower. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any of the party games because for the most part they're just the same as before. So there's no point in doing them. And yeah. And of course the last stage here is that you can see like last stage it was originally made by the stage was titled created by, but here they changed it to like a heart. Dr. Bad Moon and me heart. Kind of like a pendant. But of course one's upside down, one's not. But I might as well play with this one since it is a little different. And another thing too about is that you can, with the right stick, you can turn the camera as well. And another thing with this state, with World 10 here is that that area at the bottom there, it doesn't open until you fall, but I think here it just opens and closes randomly. Well, or maybe it does it in challenge mode, but yeah. I went a little late there. Well, it opened there, and yeah, still no space colony below that. Figured I might as well at least play for this one, and god damn it, I did the same thing again there. Since the same stage we've seen played in Monkey Ball 2, just with a little difference there. And I'll even play for like the last stage of Master, which, if you remember, it was a Nintendo GameCube. And I did mention it already, but it changed to... Oh my gosh. A dice block. Yeah, and I think one speed one you can do is somehow getting speed, just jump all the way down over to where the goal is. It can even help you getting up these slopes a little quicker. So there we go. Oh, and no! And yeah, if you die enough times, you get like an extra assist mode there that'll help you. But we technically made it to the end of the stage, so I'm not gonna go for that again. But yeah, I'm gonna switch it to challenge mode here. Yeah, they even have all like extra stages here as well, which is nice. Alright, so it's cool now. Right. And yeah, they like how also how they set this all up here to well. It's pretty easy to figure out where everything is pretty much. I mean, probably not as simple looking as how it was with in the GameCube version, but / deluxe, but you know, I do like how the pictures they use, even though they all pretty much use the same angle, pretty much from the starting platform from just slightly above at an angle. Oh, here, well, the preview pictures in Monkey Ball 2 and Deluxe, they had the camera kind of rotate around in a circle, or if you went close, if you looked closely enough at it, because that's a little detail I don't think I mentioned at all. Oh, but yeah, here are all of them just the same angle all the time, and yeah, instead of it being called Nintendo, they changed it to Destiny in Deluxe, and we'll do it here. And of course, yeah, I did mention this was easier here, and I still stand by that. As I said, I die. But yeah, it is still the same idea, and the biggest difference is that there's no like options up top here. There's no like weird things surrounding this whole area here, and yeah, you can still view the stage, but it shows you where you start and where the goal is, and so that's another big difference there. Oh, yeah, man, I just couldn't get adjusted. Just couldn't get it in a still position there. But hey, at least we get to hear this music still, which is nice. And yeah, man, I don't know why I didn't move there, but so yeah, the helper function I never really use, and in fact, that is even like an some challenge or achievement to not use that. I know. But I know I'm saying this is easier than well the Nintendo, but yeah, anyway. And yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it now. And yeah, of course I'm jumping, which does make it a bit harder, but yeah. And it helped a little bit, and yeah, you actually pass through any objects above, you don't just crash into it. But so, that's another thing about this game. And I have not got on that stage in Monkey Ball Deluxe yet, and I actually could have done marathon here to show you all the stages this way, because you just marathon through all of the stages here and I'm just holding it down here so you can see how it goes. And then actually, okay, now it's nothing I'm missing. And there is special mode too, which is reverse mode, which is play through stages backwards. Dark banana where you avoid those bananas. Golden banana where you have to collect all them. Original stage mode with challenge yourself to the original versions of 23 of adjusted difficulty. Last one to pass from 2001 and 2 and deluxe mode, which has some deluxe exclusive stages in that. And then if you press X, you can even view the missions, because there are tons of missions in this game to clear, but yeah, I am not going out of my way for them, because all of them, because there were so many. And yeah, no party games here, they were the same. Yeah, and there's yeah, it's all the same party games as before. And yeah, with Monkey Boat, you can see they have like, it looks more like an actual kayak now, or a canoe. They with the bananas in front of the ball and in the back. I'm gonna take a look. See what? Okay, a Grand Prix. Yeah, split up over 3 Grand Prix here. So the setup here is a little different for some of these here, but yeah, no. But yeah, there's still tons of stuff here, like formation or normal. But even though physics aren't that great in this, but then yeah, all the variants of the game are here, and normal, special, challenge, and strike roll. It looks like he's about to give that in a hug. Monkey golf, which is either mini golf or normal golf, same as before, and yeah, I don't have much to say about any of these except they're all here, and yeah, it's cool you get to see like all the bosses in the picture there, and dogfight and and come to think of it, that turtle really was like pretty similar to like the turtle in Smash Bros. Melee, for like one of the Zelda stages, like the one with like, I think it's based off Majora's Mask or something, where the moon comes down and it gets bigger. But I think that came out after Melee. Perhaps it's something else. And yeah, the ball is an actual baseball. And of course there's tennis. With all 3 same variants there. But yeah. And main game challenge, you can do it in the main game or party games. You can either do it against someone or by yourself. And I only did like all of World 1 here, but I didn't do all the other worlds because I just didn't really feel like it. And now the costumes, this would be a little more interesting here, because you can make characters wear different types of hats here. Even like give them like little ears, like cat ears and headphones, that looks so funny on him, and you can even put sunglasses on him. Even masks, not just like those masks, but face masks, because this was like worked on during the pandemic, which makes sense there, I guess. So they just wanted to get out in that some subtle way. And you have t-shirts here to wear as well. And I think there's different costumes for each character. Actually, come to think of it, I think all of these characters wear the same costumes here. So I'm not going to go over all of them for every character, but I do want to go over the balls for each character, because it is something that I do want to mention. It's there. You can give them the shoes to wear. Because what monkey wants to run around in a ball barefoot? I don't know. And even roller skates, or I guess roller blades, actually. And yeah, it was all different ball variants, but I'll get to like these ones here. But yeah, you can have camel balls here, and yeah, customized balls may not appear on party games. Should let you know. Yeah, some of these decorative balls is quite nice here, but I choose to go for the default. For I in any case. It would be a soccer ball, a basketball, and a baseball. But yeah, I go for his default. But yeah, for me, I got her in the blue ball because default would have just been set left to red. So yeah, and you can even change up the ball. Oh, we'll change the direction of the character to the right stick here. But yeah, for me here her skirt changes as well as a flower, or depending on the outfit you're wearing. And of course Baby is in the yellow ball, Gong Gong's in the green one, Yan Yan is in the magenta one. I'm assuming that's her default color, and I think this guy's name is Doctor, and it's in the black mobbing. I'm assuming that's what their default color ones are. This mission mode, which, as you can see, there was 747 missions, and I managed to get about half of the missions in this game, and there was a ton of missions to go through, and I mean a ton. Well, your reason for wanting to clear those missions is to get points to spend them in the point shop, like characters here, costumes. There's even clothing for the customization, and balls, photo mode, which is cool. Oh, and even special to unlock like some stuff here as well. There's even like a special tint for some stuff, and even the jump wall. But yeah, I already unlocked everything there, and of course there was online ranking as well. So this is like where you can view leaderboards, which pretty much. So I'm not gonna go into that. And there's gallery, which can have like movies, music, replay, or end credits. And for some reason I don't have the main theme unlocked. I don't know what you have to do to unlock that. And yeah, this is what the main theme with jungle theme would sound like. Like if you were, well, if I didn't have the classic music on. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of music that I'm missing. And so, and there's replays, which I just want to have that since 2023. Here, why don't we take a look at this? And yeah, they got a female announcer here. I think it's the same one that was used in Banana Blitz HD. I think I was just very impressed with what I managed to pull off here. I guess it was nothing too spectacular, but yeah, that's how the replays are in this game. It's pretty much the same for it. Last thing I want to show is the movies here, which yeah, it's the cut. These are all the cutscenes that play in story mode, and they are much simplified versions of what the story. Yeah, this is just a much more simplified version of the story in Monkey Ball 2. Just with PNGs of the characters. They didn't even bother updating Dr. Baboon at all, because Monkey Ball 2 was really the only game he appeared in. Unless you want to count Deluxe as well, but that game was reusing a Monkey Ball 2 story. Right, so yeah, that's what this is. For the most part, they do convey the same convey the same stuff here. It's just not the. It's just that all the charm is gone since it's just It's just these stock PNGs on the screen, on a TV screen there. It would have been really cool if they somehow remastered all the cutscenes and have them like it shown in this art style. It would have been so cool. And I think, yeah, Dr. Bad Boom's like, yeah, that animation at the end is pretty much the same. Yeah, I think it's only just Dr. Bad Boom that appears here, but no, it's not any of his assistant at all. Oh, no, never mind, there he is. Yeah, I guess as I'm going for this, I'll give a brief thoughts on what I think of Bananamania compared to, like, Monkeyball Deluxe. I do think, I'm not sure which one I prefer more, but probably would more so go for this one. I prefer this version over Deluxe. It's just by a little bit more. I think it's just, I find it a little bit more accessible than Deluxe is. And here's a noticeable difference is that I notices the whale at first, not Dr. Bad Boom. And that's like the big one difference there. There are a couple of slight differences, like I noticing the whale at first and not Dr. Bad Boom. And here they just like they just agree to they just make it temporarily a lie. They agree to work together to escape the whale. Well, I just like, not a chance. It's like, are you serious? Well, in the story of Monkey Ball 2, it was like, well, they just ditched Dr. Bad Boom, and here they even get out together at the same time, and when that wasn't the case, so he's originally. Yeah, I definitely would prefer Monkey Ball 2 over this. But this is still fine popping in every now and then. And of course, you still get shrunk, but all it really did is just shrink the PNGs of II. Didn't even shrink him by that much. I only shrunk him by like a third. Yeah, that one's different. Originally, it was a Dr. Bad Boom sneeze because Mimi went up his nostril. Well, here it's just like a gust of wind, and that blew him away. Yeah, but yeah, I'll say this though. I do like Monkeyball Bananamania. Yeah, so I don't hate this game at all. And as I mentioned already, compared to like Sonic Colors Ultimate, which came out around the same time, this is how you do a remaster. It may not be a perfect remaster, but it's a solid one at best. You know, it's not really implied that Dr. Bad Boom's taking a bath. Well, maybe it is, because he said, I think I'm going to take a bath there, but it's not using any words, just thinking of an image of it. And this one's pretty different too. Well, actually, they do kind of imply it there. Sure, and yet they don't even show Dr. Bad Boom getting them back to normal size. Yeah, so that's no thing there. And they didn't even update the monkey robots of I either. They just use stock images of them. He's like, no, my precious robots. And somehow managed to blow up the clock tower. And his rocket here is set in the amusement park. Well, it's supposed to be set up in the bowling alley, which my headcanon, I always thought that was at the top of the clock tower. Because, I mean, after all, there were stairs going up that clock tower. And another thing too about the space colony is that well, in the extra stages from just like expert, extra advanced and extra expert and master, is that there were some parts of the stage like the top and bottom just destroyed and missing, implying that it takes place like after the events of story mode. Well, in Bananamania here, all parts of the ship the space colony are still there. There's no like points of them parts being broken off at all. Just got right nice. So if you ever wanted to see what the space colony would look like with some state, well, with all, or if some stages had the part to the space colony destroyed. Right now you get a chance to see what they look like with those parts of the space colony not destroyed. And holds up a white flag and saying, I give up. And that's how it ends there. So yeah, overall that does get the job done, but it doesn't beat the original. But yeah, other than that, that's really all of like the extra stuff I really wanted to show for this game here. Because yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to show any of these off in the original Let's Monkeyball Deluxe or Bananamania off in the original Let's Play because I didn't have them originally. Well, and plus Bananamania wasn't even out at the time, so there was that too. But yeah, that's all the extra stuff I wanted to show, like compared to like Monkey Ball 2 in Deluxe and Bananamania. So yeah, that'll be it here. So next time we'll start on Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus Star Crossed World. So I'll see you all next time.